We think of death as separated from us by time. Death is often the future, not now and not soon. It's not, of course. It fills up every minute, every second, coming and going, becoming and ending, every day of our lives. We will lose everyone and everything we love and care about. We will no longer be present to laugh or cry or scratch an itch. We see this, when we see it at all, as my big challenge. For most people, though, not everyone, but most people, family will be a big part of the experience and of the challenge. We also face the challenge pumped full of expectations by the groups we're part of and all the ways we're educated, formally and informally. When I started thinking about preparing myself for end of life, I thought it was about end of life. I started to organize my own preparation into the layers I saw people operating inside of. I saw that a sense of completion might be an impossible standard, so I started wondering how to figure out what's at least complete enough. I saw families acting out little plays around Mom's bedside. Who's supposed to bring this up? This moment. And because hospice is a federal program, I saw that it's a system, like any system, with its own imperatives that often have nothing to do with compassion. I look back on the dates of the earliest files and I see I've been working on Design for Dying since 2010. I've led this course live with mental health professionals, with grad students and undergrads, with religious groups, and I've led it using Zoom, the web, and social VR for online and virtual communities. Now I'm leading it again, local, online, and in VR. My approach to learning anything is just common sense. Something needs to grab our attention. Then we can take in something, and we should be able to play around with it and next step back and reflect. I don't believe there's any such thing as the right way to approach a course on dying, and I don't think these are the topics. But I do know that anything I want to bring in, or anyone who's participating wants to bring in, can fit into this framework. 8 parts that start a little abstract and conceptual and get increasingly intimate, maybe challenging, which to me means offering all these kinds of experiences for each of the topics. Here's another way to look at it. There's a whole e-learning setup with things to do before each of the 8 sessions. Then we'll do things together live, wherever we are locally, or on Zoom or in VR, and then there'll be things to do after the sessions. It might lay out something like Monday local, Tuesday Zoom, Wednesday VR, with all the material laid out on the web, managed with the Teachable app. This work is done. My joy is in leading what I can lead, but I also know it's barely enough. The learning cycle with taking in ideas and then working with them takes time. For this reason, I'm offering the course to community leaders, to mental health professionals, to spiritual leaders, to anyone who is in a position to guide people in your network with additional meetups, Discord discussions, whatever you can do. You're authorized and encouraged to charge money. You are in the best position to know what it will mean for the people you know to have some amount of fiscal skin as well as mortal skin in the course. It's an experiment, multi-level non-marketing. Thanks for listening.